go marching in. Oh, when we say go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go from New Orleans. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Hand off here for Miller. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Pick up a 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running once more with Miller. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's caught by Chris Olave. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Free inside the 30. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Kamara can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now run by Neal. Neal runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up for that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Irving on the inside give. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's complete, Mike Evans. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A pickup of 17. And the Bucs have the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, they're going to run with Irving. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. On the Saker in from the secondary, making that stop.
Well, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Baker now. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. Third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Escapes the pocket. Connects with Ibuka over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd 10.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
On 2nd down, along with Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Irving! So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Makes the catch. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 30. Five-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Mayfield to throw for it. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers start off well, tight thing, 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. On the give, it's Miller. Rob Fell, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And he gets this down near the 30. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Johnson once more. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and 3 now. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
From the red zone on first. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Chuck now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Completed to his running back. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. What if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check smash. 18 rattle, 18 rattle. Check go.
Again, it's Miller. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. He rolls to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
That's Cox. It's the rookie from Washington State. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, there's time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Running for it, here's Irving. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Here's shot, 1st and 10. On the right side, cut by Olave. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He has room past the 25. And he cuts it back right. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down throw here, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. This is Irving on 2nd. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Once again, Irving. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Pass it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Irving, and he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He's taken down
Working quickly here.
3-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Chuck working from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
1st down from the 42. To throw, Shuck. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They go left side with Miller. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Working quickly here.
2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Coming left is Miller. And he doesn't get much Shucks there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irving who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. Play action. Here's Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Baker. Finds his fullback. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. This is hauled in by Art on the right side. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Let's see Riley up to make that stop.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Baker throwing again. The cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
On the last play. Now it's 3rd down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shuck's going to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shock looking to pass here. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Handoff here for Miller. Keeps on moving into the red zone. That stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Throw left side, France Johnson. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go now. Hawk 7, Hawk 19, Tiger, Mustang 19.
Chuck now from the gun. Johnson once more.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, I'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints now lead by 10. Fade snap for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Lead now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10. It's Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now second and 15 to go. Baker now from the gun. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield to throw again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Baker. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneer first down.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Mayfield now off the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short.
A gain of 12 brings up third and less than a yard.
Slot man motioned over. Oh, love this. Give it into the big guy on third and short. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Tampa Bay.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted.
Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get it, you have to. You have to finish with points.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Running once more with Miller. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chopped on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Olave. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of
Big
3.
gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10.
You know, Kate,
at the
years ago,
43-yard
my
line.
old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Maybe a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He has this down to the 34. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They run. It's Miller. And they're able to ride him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Again, right side to Miller. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Now run by Neal. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers' 19-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Miller. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
You know, some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now an inside handoff to Miller. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and beat those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf, and that meeting didn't go so well.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5 at the Bucks' 34-yard
So that brings
line.
us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints approaching win number 7 on the year. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another run for Kamara. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
At the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I would expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one routine.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
A loss of a yard.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
At the 27-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 3-score game in the 4th. Alvin Kamara on the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Buccaneers 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He drops it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, they just couldn't quite hang on.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. And is once again incomplete. And consecutive incompletions and now push them to 4th down.
It's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they make the tackle at the 38. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one.
It's a gain of 17.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down. Baker throwing again. Chased out to his right. Going deep here for the end zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29.
Line up the design keeper. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right